Now we're going to the Middle East and the startling new details about the deaths of 7 aid workers in Gaza. They were killed, as you know, by Israeli airstrikes on 3 separate vehicles. The Israeli military has called it a mistake. But Chef José Andrés, who runs this nonprofit that employed these workers, says there's evidence that they were deliberately targeted. Holly Williams has been following this story from Israel. Holly, good morning. This is tough to hear.
Good morning, Gayle. Chef José Andrés, as you know, is a hugely respected figure who's dedicated himself to feeding the hungry. Now he's making accusations about how his team members were killed.
So this was not just a bad luck situation where, we dropped the bomb in the wrong place.
The 7 World Central Kitchen aid workers killed by Israel's military in Gaza were targeted systematically, car by car, according to the group's founder, the Spanish-American chef José Andrés.
And this looks like it's not a war against terrorism anymore. Seems this is a war against humanity itself.
Speaking on Israeli television, he broke down.
I've been in Gaza myself. I met, and some of the people that died were my friends, and I served with them.
Israel's military says the attack on the 3-car convoy was a mistake after a misidentification. But World Central Kitchen says it was coordinating its movements in Gaza with the military. Andrés claims his team tried to call the Israeli military even as they came under fire. Some moving from the first car after it was hit to the second, which was also hit, and then the third, leaving all 7 dead. CBS News has geolocated the wreckage of the cars to positions hundreds of yards apart.
It rings true that this was likely a misidentification.
Wes Bryant is a retired Master Sergeant who served in the US Air Force and blames the incident on, quote, negligent callousness, saying it's not a standalone incident for Israel's military.
At least one vehicle was clearly marked and the other 2 were very clearly a part of that convoy. So not to know those critical pieces of information is pure negligence. And that right there would have been one of the checks to say, hey, wait, this is a yellow flag or a red flag here.
The bodies of the 6 foreign aid workers were transported out of Gaza yesterday, including Jacob Flickinger, a 33-year-old dual US-Canadian citizen who leaves behind a baby son.
This incident is already impacting on Palestinians who are contending with war and hunger, because it's not just World Central Kitchen that suspended its operations in Gaza. Now another American non-profit, ANERA, says it's also pausing its work there. Gayle.
It's devastating all the way around. Holly Williams reporting from Israel. We thank you.